So, momentous day. We're off to the smallest country in the world. Country 51 for me, the Vatican City. And for Angela, big milestone, 10 countries in a lifetime. How do you feel?
Woo!
You heard it here first, folks. Woo. Woo. So I don't know how much we'll really be able to vlog about. Do people actually live in the Vatican City? Other than, like, Pope and some religious people? Do you know? No? Okay. She's reading, like, BuzzFeed stuff right now. Welcome to Vatican City.
Hello.
How do you feel?
Okay.
Do you feel religious?
No.
No? Good lord. So, babe, first impressions of the Vatican City. It's very touristy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And
So cool.
for it being the country with the highest crime rate in the world, I don't feel too unsafe, right?
There's a line for the bathroom.
There's always a line for the bathroom. It's a very international city. There are people from all over the world here. One thing that I kind of immediately noticed is that there really aren't any signs directing you where to go, right? You just kind of follow the people and hopefully you're gonna get in the right line, but this line is like massive.
This is the security line to get inside.
Jesus. The security line to get inside all the way over there. Good lord. Alright.
This country sucks.
Angela and I decided to go get coffee from McDonald's, and I'm pretty sure this McDonald's right across the way from the Vatican City is maybe the most busy McDonald's I've ever been to in the world. There's just like a massive mob crowd back there, and McDonald's in Italy, of course. We're in the Vatican City. How's it feel, baby?
Good. Finally gonna see the Sistine Chapel.
But we're in the museum first.
We're in the museum first.
Does this connect to the Sistine Chapel?
I think so.
Actually, if we look at like the little ticket voucher thing. Ooh. That's really well preserved. Memphis, 1550 BC, bet. Cool. People be graffitiing since way before our time. One kind of cool thing about the museum in the Vatican is that they have English explanations next to almost all the exhibits so far. When we were at the Louvre in Paris, only some of the exhibits had like English placards, but so far every little thing has English next to it, which is very convenient if you speak English. So Angela and I have noticed something kind of interesting about a lot of these statues. If we get up pretty close with them, I'm not going to touch this, when they found them, a lot of like the chunks had like fallen off, and so they had to like glue. You can see the creases where things had to be reassembled there. And almost with every single statue, everyone's noses almost always had to be reattached or reconstructed. So another particularly interesting thing that Angela and I have noticed, she didn't want to really talk about this, but at some point in history, you know, you get a bunch of statues with genitalia exposed, but now, at some point, they decided to start, like, covering it up with leaves. So we got a little leaf mask over there, and we got a little leaf mask on this guy over here. And I wonder, this seems to be like after like an AD period. So, yeah, start covering up your junk. So it turns out in the Vatican City, you can't really go there outside like that main courtyard with the basilica or outside the museum.
No, you can go visit like the square, St. Basilica Square.
Yeah, you can go visit the square or you can be in the museum, but you can't wander anywhere else in Vatican City. So as a result, I think there's like only one place you can really kind of officially get a meal in the Vatican City, and that's probably the museum cafeteria. Are you ready for authentic Vatican City food? Look at this authentic Vatican City food. All right, look at that. What did you get?
Omelet.
You got like a little frittata omelet thingy? Yeah. How's Vatican City food compared to the rest of the world? It's terrible. Oh shit! It is a cafeteria. This looks vegetarian. And then I got like a little pork sandwich and tiramisu and Angela for this Vatican City experience. What a great country with terrible food.
Yep.
All right, so we wrapped up the Vatican City, which is essentially part of Rome, but technically a different country. And you know, if you're to kind of try to look at Vatican City as its own country, it's nice, right? It's difficult to.
Food was terrible.
The food was terrible, but the only food that you can get in the Vatican City is the
Museum cafeteria.
It's the museum cafeteria, and it was really not good. But I think it was one of the most like impressive museums. It was a really nice museum, right? What did you think about the Sistine Chapel? Overrated or worth it?
I think it was worth it.
The Sistine Chapel?
Yeah.
I actually thought that due to the restoration of it, I felt like maybe it caused it to lose some sort of charm or like rustic. It like the lines were just too clear for me. It felt like
Too clear.
yeah, like it felt like too fake or something, right? Because they've been doing so much restoration work. So like, don't get me wrong, I liked it. And there were like a lot of cool details. It's just like it looks too like
New.
too new. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think it was like better than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was picturing the building like almost like crumbling to ground because there's so much work going on. Like they had to restore it multiple times. Yeah, but it was really nice.
Yeah, it was very well organized. We didn't go into like the St. Peter's Basilica because that line was long and like fuck that. But I think like if you have a day, right, Vatican City is worth it. It had its own like little post office area where you can mail your own postcards. We couldn't find a snow globe. She collects snow globes. And
No snow globe from Italy.
or Vatican City. Yeah, only like Rome, right? So, yeah, Vatican City. Interesting country, right?